Let's go back 65 years. Tel Aviv, Israel, when I first was introduced to a lovely young girl, Marjorie Alexander.
It was only a tiny flat, but we both used to go there for a break at the weekend. We were very good friends.
The difficulty was that she was busy running around chasing after boys in Tel Aviv, whereas I was living in Haifa. We liked each other very much. Some sort of a miniature love affair started.
He said we stole a little kiss or two, but I can't even remember that.
Of course we had kissed. I can add something else. We kissed even more.
I just remember feeling enveloped by this lovely affection. I needed to buy something desperately. It was very feminine and personal. He was determined that I should find what I wanted. Everywhere was closed. We went from place to place to place, and all the time, I must say, I was liking him more and more.
She decided to leave the country and go back to miserable Britain.
I found it quite hard in Jerusalem. I thought it was quite a cold city. I never quite settled on a home. I seemed always to have friends, but they were transitory in a way, maybe because I felt like that.
I knew what time the flight was going to take off, and suddenly this strong urge came over me. I have to take a taxi immediately, go to the airport and drag her back and don't let her go.
I would have still gone back.
We have to advance a few years. I sent a letter to one Marjorie Alexander in Manchester. I'm coming, and let fate take its course.
My life had moved on by then. I would have been very pleased to see him, but he wasn't like the love of my heart.
However, fate took another course.
I received a letter of apology.
On board ship, I met a young lady, Betty. Nature will take its course, and I fell in love with Betty. 3 weeks later, Betty and I got married in Glasgow. I belong to Glasgow, dear old Glasgow tune. It's Tarlan the Rune.
The years passed. I must have married 2 or 3 years after. That was it for 60-something years.
2 years ago, Betty passed away. My cousin Meira, I asked her how are all your relatives in Manchester. She said they're all gone. I only know that Marjorie is still alive.
This voice got on the phone. I thought, oh, what on earth is he trying to sell me?
Alex told her that he's a member of an international intelligence agency looking for one Marjorie Happenstone. So she said, if you don't tell me who you are, I'm going to put the phone down.
He said, this is a surprise. And I remember answering, I don't like surprises.
I said, you remember any Alex? And she said, Alex?
Alex! It was like an old friend coming back to roost.
That was the beginning of our long love for 2 years now nearly.
So began a glorious friendship with a lot of love in it. A lot of affection.
Romeo and Juliet, they'll forget all about that, and everybody will be talking about Alex and Marjorie.
He taught me how to Skype. The conversations became longer and longer. He wouldn't have come here and I wouldn't have wanted him to. He wouldn't have liked England. But I could have liked it there. But it was too late. Too late. He'd had a good marriage. He'd nursed his wife through illness and seen her deteriorate. And I'd nursed my husband through illness and seen him deteriorate. And he said nobody really wants to go through that again. So we have developed a lovely, affectionate and fulfilling relationship through, God bless it, Skype. He hasn't got inhibitions, and I think he's taught me to lose a lot of mine. But he's taught me to say darling. There we are. That's an old woman's love story.
Darling, when I see you on Skype, you look lovely. Even if I don't have a picture, you look lovely.